On Valentine's Day, some lucky couples celebrate love, but many view February 14th as torture and spend the day more aware than ever that for them there is no love.
Valentine's Day used to mean to me it was one of the worst days of social torture ever invented.
I used to think of it as a Hallmark holiday when I was single and bitter.
I was the kid in school who, I was a weirdo and nobody wanted to give me a card. So I would take all the cards to school and then I would come home with maybe two. And one year I made a little black Sculpey heart, and I put pink beads around the edge of it, and then can I do this on film? I put the finger in the middle of it. I made a little hand with the finger and I put that in there, and I used to wear it on Valentine's Day. Yeah.
It seems to be a divisive kind of holiday between the people that are in a relationship and the people that are not.
Being single is a good thing. It means that I'm desperate, but I'm not miserable.
And now I have a boyfriend and our anniversary is Valentine's Day, and I feel a little hypocritical and also like I don't have to be mad at Valentine's Day anymore.
Even the most jaded of people sometimes find true love. Maybe they get a little help from Cupid, a harmless, chubby baby who shoots love arrows. Or is he? Greeks and Romans knew a much different Cupid, strong, mischievous, and a god, who, like the love he championed, could be both powerful and dangerous.
When Cupid strikes you with his, arrow, it doesn't last forever. It just gets you into a lot of difficulty now.
Maybe he gets into mischief, maybe he makes some people fall in love, but that's the worst of it. And they kind of live happily ever after. You don't see the divorce when the arrows wear off.
Love was more complicated and more dangerous in Roman times than it is today.
I think a more pragmatic view, perhaps, is the Greek and Roman mythologies, where it's really this force of nature that can be positive, but it can also be destructive.
It's important to remember that love is powerful and it's not fair, it's not just. That was the wonderful thing about Cupid, that you just couldn't predict where he was going to come and who was going to be struck by him, and that you couldn't assume that someone you loved was going to love you back or keep loving you back.
If you spend your entire life running away from the risks that would hurt you, would break your heart, you never really live.
So we have to remember that love is irrational, but that it gives a whole dimension to our lives that we wouldn't have otherwise.